Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the wild Samoan.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika. And then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And a combined weight of 603 pounds. Bubba Ray.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley. The Dudley Boys.
2 sets of brothers, 2 sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage. Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Oh, an arm breaker.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Oh, this is nasty.
Well, that does not look good.
Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
Afa and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common in most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Oh, my God, what a kick! Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as the
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, strong impact.
Words on that offense from Bubba.
Hold on a second.
He just decides to hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, this is nasty. Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad? Keep your voice down.
What a shot from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Ending up in harm's way yet again.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Oh, my gosh, that's gross.
The Dudley Boys came in time knowing they had to turn up the dial.
Uh-oh.
Bang! Crucial counter.
Into the bubble cutter by Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Headlock applied, toss their opponent. Elbow on the spot. Oh, God, what a shot to the face. Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
Headed back into the ring. Devon now trying to capitalize.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Bubba is in big, big trouble.
What's Sika thinking here? Lifted and completely helpless here. Bubba Ray seems unable to turn the momentum here.
And the Wild Samoans aren't going to let the... Incoming!
Diving hammer strike. Look at this. This can't be good. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. and because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 Showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the Promised Land. He's violent. He's strong. He's fast. He's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief.
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness, Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a...
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes. Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Put down face first.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Not yet.
Boom! Solo with a timely counter. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too.
And that was a rough landing from that toss.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Being sent out like yesterday's trash. Just goes to show you the level of animosity here tonight.
lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT.
Hold on. Is rethinking on the submission here?
Camel clutch lock.
Nice escape. Oh, walloped by a huge club. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry. Great flurry of offense from Solo.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
Wicked clothesline.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the Street Champ becoming the North American Champ.
What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him...
Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Spinning Solo. Sikoa just absolutely laid waste to Melo. Can Solo win the title?
He connects with a counter.
Carmelo able to take a stand there. Carmelo was getting ground down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here.
Carmelo is losing his grasp of this match now.
From the top.
Solo with the Samoan splash. Can the champ recover from that? What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North American champion.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Devon. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns...
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there
Seth freaking Rollins decided to tear it apart.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universe.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donning the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again. But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline. Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief. Right in the face. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken,
Champs down. This one's for everything. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
And Reigns reverses.
Separation and an escape. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster. Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. The Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to it. From the top! You gotta be kidding me!
That was just incredible hang time. Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Fires back with a knee across the midsection. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for... Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal... Reigns hits it! The champ might have just sealed... things.
He's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do?
And he goes crashing to the outside. He's going up.
From the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Oh, man. Did the champ just finish the job? I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with a clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
The oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. And he gets directed into the corner. Both superstars countering one move after another.
Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not dead yet. Finish things off. There's the spear. But the Tribal Chief
Going for the pin. He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns. Ooh. An unprotected shot to the head. Those could add up. And Seth taking some time to, well, who knows what his thought process is at this point.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP.
What a spear by Reigns.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the...
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Oh! Jey Uso with a big punch. Now he's yeeting along. And another one. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. The count has started and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman. From the middle rope.
Clothesline delivered.
Devastating kick. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Way to avoid that.
Super kick. Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Samoan drop.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Oh, man, kicks from all angles.
Oh, caught him. The body's limits are being reached here.
At this point in the match, there's no time. From the top.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his... They're going to finish it off. He fails to connect. Wrist lock.
Springboard DDT.
And Takamura gets cut down there.
Zayn getting the better of his opponent on that one.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Zayn held him up. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something with the bloodline.
Zayn!
Zayn has this wrapped up. Some good contact by Jey Uso. On point.
There's no good reason to be staying on the cage like this.
This is crazy!
What height, what impact. That was totally ridiculous. That'll fillet your chest.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Hey, guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
8 men in this room, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jim. He's going to do it. He's going to take the ultimate risk.
Into the ring post.
Oh, my God. From the top of the cage, right back into the carnage of the ring.
And right. On the mark, too.
The most to prove, it's got to be Takamura.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove it.
Ouch!
From the middle rope. Top rope. Oh, he gets that one.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how he walked away from that.
And you know what's next, guys? And looking at Jacob too.
Lights out. DDT connects.
No way Samuel recovers from that.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Oh, man. match entering a war zone. Russo. A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better. Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning. Looking at that Tonga. And look out. Here it comes.
Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tonga. And that can vanquish Tonga.
Got the leg. So focused on just pummeling the leg there. Taking his chances on a make-or-break moment, and I do mean break. A wise man once said, get the tables.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment to snap from
This one and wet from the
And the big move, but the risk has possibly cost them everything.
right across the solar plexus.
that hit connects from Roman Reigns. And it's time. War games. But then to Sami's head.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Up the rope he goes.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Uso splash.
And that can vanquish Tonga.
Climbing up those ropes now.
Top rope.
Whose intentions here?
Take advantage.
And Jacoby's bad move could only turn worse after that.
Brother came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that.
Super kick. We've seen that look before. Jay in position.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Now the guillotine. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was the biggest save of the night.
Tonga twist.
Terrible position for Jimmy.
Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, man.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Has Sami ended it there? Man, inverted. Trying to end this right now. Wait a second.
Fear on the ropes. This is illegal. Striking down with the axe handle. On the top.
Tonga goes for the pin. And now Tonga.
Oh, breaking up the pin.
Neckbreaker.
Producing a trample. The lights are out for Sikoa.
Jay taking his offense to the top rope.
He manages to slip out of the
Cody's down. Does he have it? Hook shoulder.
Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
What a club.
Choosing to go after the heavy hitter. Interesting strategy.
And then back to Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Got to keep the feet here.
Power slam.
Solo getting a top break.
And impact.
Both wrists captured.
Nasty.
Jay is
fancy here. Instant victory.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the left. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good for him.
Super kick. Night.
Super kick
From the middle rope. And Sammy is countered. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Sammy with a big boot.
Has Sammy ended it there?
Super kick. What a counter.
That's going to keep Sikoa down.
Got flipped upside down there.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Not good.
Blow the abdomen gets them out of that.
On the top. Ooh, fends out.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough!
Looking to put this one right here.
Kick out at two.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Oh, my God.
And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after his opponent's head is brazen, but very effective. Oh, going right into the pin.
Two. Oh, he's out at two.
I thought for sure he was done.
Legs caught.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Right to the throat.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. For Sami Zayn. I'm positive. Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee. And Tom Malone clears things out.
Oh, God.
Climbing up the Warriors cage, headed for the top.
Top rope.
Roman shoulders are down. Zayn trying to close this out. He just might regret this decision.
Ooh.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. Right to the knee. Black drop. He's headed up. Nice takedown. Stacked him up. He kicks out. Crush is down.
Sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Hoisted up. Bang! Snap suplex.
Each blow to the head is worse.
He's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now for sure.
Those attacks to the head, he's going to end up with a lot more than a splitting headache if this match goes on for much longer.
Spear by Reigns. And that can vanquish Tama.
And me?
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
Uso splash by Jay. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Elbow drop.
Kick from Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this locked up. From the top.
Taking it over the top here. Watch out. Oh, ran face first.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Oh, ended up getting toward the top rope.
Top rope.
Tonga.
There's a flashy roll for Tonga. Victory nearly in hand for Tonga. And Zayn is clearly looking for a fight here. Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Gosh, Jacob Fatu got a problem here. Reigns nailed it. Tonga's looking at Tonga's Jacob Fatu got a problem here. Tonga could end it there. Right to the kidneys from behind. Ooh. German suplex. Released. Not a good spot to be in. He's going for the cover. For the win. And keeps his partner alive. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns. Oh, vicious headbutt. Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort. Loving blow. Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the War Games cage wall. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. And Reigns got turned around now. Chop block without warning. And it's Reigns. Reigns got all of it. Superman punch from Reigns. Wicked kick to the face. Solo Sikoa lining it up. Solo in the cover. This might be it. Make that one break up a pin attempt. How are they going to get away with this? Oh, this is bull. Meanwhile, we have Roman Reigns. This will turn your lights out in a hurry. Samoan driver. Both wrists captured. Sammy recovered. Has Sammy in a penny predicament. Rolling for the win. And he fights it off. Incredible to think after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? You gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Both wrists captured it. No, what a knee. This could put a stop to Zayn. Two. And Solo's team takes it. All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners. Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new bloodline.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
If there's one man here
From the top, misses big time.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. All the way out.
Suplex.
Uh-oh, look out. Double leg drop. Oh, what a shot.
And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Oh, God. Oh, clothesline.
Kick right on point. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Boom!
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Oh, man. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Uh-oh. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Boom! Bam!
Escape that in a hurry.
Nasty kick to the face. Oh, Sammy's ring prowess couldn't get him out of trouble there.
Lightning fast punches.
And that shot just busted him open. Blood flowing out.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Big setup in the corner for something. Oh!
Now looking at Jay.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy top rope. Uso splash.
Jay can seal it here.
Oh, right to the face. Stops that dead in its tracks.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both
sides engaging in a brutal battle. Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times. Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
He caught it by surprise. Another drop. Incredible. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure. Headbutt. Nothing pretty about that.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief. And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Oh, man, look at Tama's face.
Oh, look at this, just cranking it out. Taking off the cage in this War Games match.
Sky high.
Hey, guys, this is what War Games is all about. Four bloodlines leaving it all in the...
Oh, here it comes. Look at Jay, his lights are off.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Beautiful athleticism. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Either or now looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. And just eliminating that stop sign. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
And he avoided what was coming.
And Jimmy realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything.
From way up.
Turns it around. He's in a bit of agony now.
Runs right into the table.
Is he getting into dangerous watch here?
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there's no better place to be than right here, right now.
He's headed up high.
Top rope.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
And Zayn looking a bit worse for wear after being on the receiving end of that offense. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant. No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Elbow. And over to the other ring he goes. Teams even, doors locked. Welcome to the match
seal this off. Oh, Chris has captured it.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over. Crucial moment for Tongaloa. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Attacking the body. Jacob sidesteps that.
He's looking fairly drained.
Stop.
Going up the cage now. Is some sort of strategy?
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. Kick right to the face.
Taking even more damage to his head here.
He's coming in. He's got him.
Zayn trying to close this out.
Reigns has identified the target. Reigns plays stab on this one.
Going for the cover. Solo shoulders it out. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Driving the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this match. Vicious. And that can vanquish Tom.
He's putting himself in some territory he does not want. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Jimmy and Jay Uso and Sami Zayn. The
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid. Another
The Islander